everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Debbie and today I'm going to be showing you 3 easy styles that you can do in 2 minutes or less that don't require any hair product or special clips or anything. I love every one of these styles and you can absolutely spritz a little hairspray if you'd like to help hold the flyaways down, but it's not needed. So to get started on the first one, we're going to start off by putting the hair in a ponytail. I always like to use one of the coral hair ties, but you can use whatever style you have. And then you will want a second, slightly smaller hair tie for the next part. You're going to want to put this in probably about an inch above the first hair tie because we're going to slide it out. So definitely make sure it's a little bit of a smaller hair tie. And once we get this one in, what you're going to do is you're going to part the hair between the 2 hair ties and you're going to flip that ponytail in. We're going to start off doing this more or less in the center, and it's going to be a little bit tricky to start with if you have thick hair, but then once you get that pulled through, you're going to slide that hair tie out just a little bit, and then we're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to go off to the side just a little bit because you don't want it to keep folding in on itself too much. We're just trying to create some dimensions. Once you get that pulled through, you will come up to the other side, just slightly moving it every time you flip the hair in. And you're going to need to do this for as many times as you can for the length of your hair. I go through and I do it 4 times because I can only slide that ponytail holder so far out before I hit my layers, and you don't want the layers to start folding out. So once I get it through this 4th time, I'm gonna have some extra ends because of all my layers, but that's okay, we'll just tuck those away. So we're going to wrap the hair around in a nice little bun shape, tuck those ends in, and then use as many bobby pins as you need to hold this down. I like to start with the extra large bobby pins if you have them. I love those things, they are so helpful, but you can use the regular size bobby pins if you need to, and you might just need to take a peek in the mirror and make adjustments as needed to make sure nothing's sticking out too wild. And here you have the first style. It's a great way to add some dimension to a bun. I really like this for a quick style when you want it up out your face. And for the next style, we're going to create a water flow look almost like you would with a hair clip, but we're going to do it with just a hair tie. So we're going to start off tying a ponytail, but before you tie the complete ponytail, we're going to pull that last section through. We're going to make sure those ends are facing up. Don't pull it too far through because you don't want all the hair falling out, but just enough that you can create that nice little bump, and then you get that cute little look like you do when you have a hair clip in. I love this one. Super quick, super easy. And then the last one's going to take a little bit longer, but it's probably my favorite because it's almost like creating a rose with your hair. And if you have layers, this is also great because you can leave a couple of those ends out and they just kind of will resemble leaves or thorns or whatever you want to think. So I'm going to take my hair in 4 different sections. You can do more if you want to make this more dimensional. And what we're going to do is essentially a rope braid. We just twist the 2 pieces together while we're twisting them in opposite directions. And if you don't know how to rope braid, I do have a video on that. But we're going to go through each section and we're going to rope braid it individually, and then we are going to wrap it around to create the bun. And once you wrap each section, you're just going to bobby pin it down. There's no real need to tie these sections off with a hair tie because the bobby pin should hold it down just fine. And as I mentioned, there's no need for any hair product. If you want to add a little bit of texture paste as you're doing this, or spritz a little hairspray on after to help those flyaways, that's absolutely fine. I personally don't like a lot of product in my hair because I don't like the buildup, and I know a lot of other people don't, so I try to show you styles that don't require a whole lot of product, and I try to show you the real-time reality of styling your own hair with all the crazy flyaways and misbehaving hairs, because that's going to be the reality of it. I don't want to put on a bunch of filters or airbrush it to make it appear better than what it will in real life. I definitely want you all to have a realistic expectation of what your hair is going to look like when you style it. It's still going to look beautiful even with a couple of hairs out of place, so don't worry too much about it. Just enjoy styling your hair, enjoy your long hair, and enjoy the hairstyle even if it's not quote unquote perfect, because to be human is to be imperfect. So just enjoy the process more than anything. And if y'all have any hairstyles you'd like to see or any video suggestions, please feel free to leave it in the comments along with any questions. I love getting ideas for new videos and requests for certain hairstyles because it just helps me out in making videos that people are going to enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. I hope you enjoyed these hairstyles, and I hope you like this rose look as much as I do. Y'all have a great day.